What's going on, guys, and welcome back to my WWE 12 Universe mode, and welcome back to the Night of Champions. That's right, the pay-per-view is finally here. I know it's taken some time for me to upload. I do apologize. As I say, I have been quite busy with work and moving and get ready for my move, all the rest of it, doing some painting and decorating, all that other stuff. This kind of taken up some time, but the pay-per-view is finally here. Thank you very much for leaving all of your predictions. Really appreciate it. Really glad you guys can get involved. And as you know, the prediction contest winner will be able to decide when Dolph Ziggler cashes in his Money in the Bank briefcase for the WWE Championship. But we're going to kick off Night of Champions, as you can see, with the Monsters, the reigning World Tag Team Champions, taking on the New Age Outlaws in a rematch for the World Tag Team titles. As you know, the Monsters shocked the world when they defeated the New Age Outlaws for the World Tag Team titles, and because this commentary isn't live, I did do one live. I actually lost the file. The file was corrupted, which is a real shame. And look at the Night of Champions intro. I really like the idea, the concept of Night of Champions. I think it's a really cool pay-per-view. I like the fact that all the titles have to be defended at the pay-per-view. You know, I really wish the pay-per-view the best, and I hope it continues. But going back on topic, as you know, the Monsters defeated the New Age Outlaws to become Tag Team Champions. The New Age Outlaws defeated Demolition to become Tag Team Champions. So you have to say that you feel possibly the advantage lies with the New Age Outlaws, because they were already the Tag Team Champions. They know what it takes to win, and maybe, just maybe, they can extract revenge here at Night of Champions. And you know, the thing about the New Age Outlaws is they perform at pay-per-views, as you've seen, apart from obviously the last one where they lost to the Monsters. But I honestly feel that maybe, just maybe, the New Age Outlaws will win back the World Tag Team titles tonight here in Buffalo, New York. So I'm going to let you guys enjoy the entrances, as I normally do for pay-per-views. I say that talking over this, and I'll be back when this one is about to get underway.
Are you ready?
And introducing the challengers, Dolph and
Oh boy, look at the goal.
And to totally rip off Bruce Buffer, it is time for Night of Champions to get underway here at Buffalo, New York. And I have to say, I'm actually looking forward to this one. As I've always said to you guys, I am striving to bring back tag team wrestling. Tag team wrestling is important to me. It's a good way to get younger guys over, or less established guys over, as part of a tag team before, you know, bringing them over as single stars and really launching them into superstardom. But here we go, big time double back body drop by the reigning tag team champs, the Monsters. You see early on that tag team specialism of the two men. They really work well together as a team. Mason Ryan with the go behind now, and he just takes out Billy Gunn's leg from his leg, and just really vicious the way that he does it, demonstrating his power, showing it off. Forearm to the back there, but here's a side headlock from Billy Gunn. He sends Mason Ryan into the corner.
He makes the tag.
Here comes the Road Dogg, big boot to the face of Mason Ryan as he got sent into the corner. And now there's a collar and elbow tie up. Let's see who wins this one. Go behind by Mason Ryan, and he does the same to the Road Dogg, viciously taking his leg from under his leg. Big shout out to Tony Pizza Guy with that, because that was one of his favourite sayings. He used to say that all the time whenever there was a chop block. Nice jawbreaker and DDT by the Road Dogg, and then you see those quick right hand jabs, and I'm really looking forward to the New Age Outlaws being in WWE 13. Looking forward to the return of Shake, Rattle and Roll, which has to be in the game. It was absolutely awesome signature combo. The three jabs, the little dance in the middle, and then the big right hand. So I'm really looking forward to that. I think that's going to be his signature, along with the Crazy Legs knee drop, which I really like that he did. But here we go, abdominal stretch, one of the most dangerous moves in all of professional wrestling. But Big Zeke, he's having none of it. There's the hip toss counter, and Bulldog to follow as well. Go behind by Big Zeke. And another Bulldog. Big counter by the Road Dogg. Flying forearm. Shades of Ricky Steamboat. Front face lock now. Snap mirror into reverse chin lock.
Look at the pressure. You can see it in his face. And he escapes the
Big Zeke powers out. Picks up the Road Dogg. Big right, big left. And another big right, and the Road Dogg is sent to the floor. As is Billy Gunn. Big Zeke dominating, just like his theme song says. In this one, arming by Big Zeke, but that's countered into a front face lock by the Road Dogg. Irish whip into the corner. Maybe we'll see a quick tag. Yes, we do. Here comes Billy Gunn. Drop toe hold by the Road Dogg, and an elbow drop. There you see that tag team experience from the New Age Outlaws. And here comes Billy Gunn. Irish whip back into the corner. Big splash, no. Quick tag. There's that big boot again. This time on Big Zeke, who's holding his face after the impact. Side headlock now, and a quick European uppercut by the Road Dogg. Double axe handle. Irish whip now. Comes back off the ropes, saves himself. And that big time suplex from Big Zeke, really showing off his power. And there's another Bulldog on the Road Dogg. But that's a nice counter from the Road Dogg. Trips up Big Zeke. Will he go make a tag? No. Flying forearm once again. Arming from Big Zeke. It's countered into a front face lock. And there we see that tag team strategy, cutting off the ring, sends him into the corner, and here comes Billy Gunn once again. Drop toe hold and elbow drop. You can see that they're working on that back of Big Zeke.
And he finally gets out of the ring.
Big right hands. Kick to the gut now. Side headlock. But it's counted into arming by Big Zeke, and there you see that power.
And he targets the arm.
But that's countered by Billy Gunn. Spins around Big Zeke, kick to the gut, and front drop kick to the face. Is Big Zeke busted open? I don't think so, not yet. But he really is holding his head. And there's a big right hand from Billy Gunn. If he wasn't holding his head before, he is after that. And into the boot of the Road Dogg. So now you can see the New Age Outlaws have changed tact. They're not going after the lower back anymore, so they say upper back. They're going after the head of Big Zeke. But there's the Irish whip. Big Zeke maybe looking to get out of dodge. Make a quick tag, he does, and then you see the athleticism of Mason Ryan. him leaping over the top rope. And there's that big double back elbow. Billy Gunn sent to the floor as well. Here we go. Irish whip into the corner. Another quick tag bringing in Big Zeke. I don't know how wise that is. Double hip toss, double elbow drop, double kip up. So double everything. The Monster's showing off the athleticism. Big Zeke now working over the Road Dogg with those big clubbing right hands to the face. Irish whip into the corner. Road Dogg's able to get out of harm's way, but Big Zeke counters. Kick to the back of the knee. Irish whip into the corner. Shoulder block. And Big Zeke with his big time clothesline in the corner. This one could be over.
Ready to strike. Oh, his back crashing into the.
Why doesn't he go for the pin? That's what I want to know. Road Dogg gets out of dodge, and you have to say that the Monsters, specifically Big Zeke, have missed a trick here. Really should have gone for the pin on the Road Dogg. This one would have been over. Road Dogg sends Mason Ryan into the barricade. And they're brawling out on the floor here. Side headlock takedown. Mason Ryan on the worst end of it. And Big Zeke ends up hitting Mason Ryan. Road Dogg, proving to be elusive, gets out of the way. Trying to work over Mason Ryan, but he counters into that big bear hug. Wearing down the Road Dogg, just sapping his energy. Snap me by the Road Dogg though. Into a rear chin lock. But Mason Ryan, he's able to power out of that using that big hard head of his. Reversal by Mason Ryan. Road Dogg coming off the ropes. Kick to the gut, really just doubled over the Road Dogg. Running power slam attempt, no, counted. Counted, that's what I meant to say, tongue-tied today. Irish whip once again, drop toe hold and elbow drop. That looks to be a favourite combination. And tag team move of the New Age Outlaws. Referee arguing with the Road Dogg, but in the meantime, Mason Ryan counters Billy Gunn's suplex, goes after the Road Dogg. Big time belly to back slam. But he's distracted. Here comes Billy Gunn. With the go behind. Electric chair drop on Mason Ryan. Kick to the gut. But there's a big hip toss. Big time hip toss from Mason Ryan. And here comes Mason Ryan. Look out. There's the slam. This one could be over. Why doesn't he go for the pin? He picks up Billy Gunn instead. And here comes Billy Gunn. No, side headlock now from Mason Ryan. Irish whip into the corner. Billy Gunn reverses and now he's up top. Big right hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Billy Gunn speeding up, showing a bit more intensity. This live crowd is on their feet in the arena. And big time shot across the throat by Mason Ryan, and now he's working over the neck and shoulders of Billy Gunn. Going for the pin now, finally. Referee, make the count. He's distracted by Big Zeke, doesn't count the pinfall. And you have to say once again, and there's a double team from the New Age Outlaws. Big left hand from the Road Dogg that they've missed out on an opportunity. Here's the pinfall though. 1, 2. The referee decides to count that one. Big right hand from Mason Ryan, arming up, but that's counted. There we go. That's the key. That's the word of the day. Counted. Electric chair drop now by Billy Gunn, and quick knee to the face. He picks him up. Here we go. What's he going for? Power driver. Yes, he hits it. Power driver on Mason Ryan. And now, just waylaying that face. And he's busted him open. Mason Ryan is busted open. Kick to the gut. Front drop kick to the side of the head. And Mason Ryan is bleeding all over our mat here early on at Night of Champions. Big time elbow drop to the back. Going for the pin.
Here's the pin. Title on the line. 1. Here we go.
And there you have it. Alright, albeit it was a crappy way to win with an elbow drop to the back, but the New Age Outlaws are your new and two-time, see what I did there, shout out to Booker T, two-time World Tag Team Champions here in Universe Mode. Congratulations to everybody who picked the New Age Outlaws to retain. The New Age Outlaws are your new World Tag Team Champions, and we have our first title change here at Night of Champions. Will the titles continue to change hands? Even will there be more new champions here at Night of Champions? We are just going to have to wait and see. But congratulations to the New Age Outlaws for winning the World Tag Team Championships and becoming two-time World Tag Team Champions here in my Universe Mode. So, with that in mind, coming up next, we have got the Intercontinental title match between Brock Lesnar and Taz. And this one, pretty interesting story, because Brock Lesnar was out injured. Taz comes back to save him. The two of them end up getting into a brawl. They have an absolutely all-time classic backstage brawl on SmackDown. And this feud just kind of went from there. The two of them fighting backstage, never really coming to blows, because Taz got himself involved in the feud with Brad Thomas and WWE Champion Cody Rhodes. He interjected himself in that. Brock Lesnar ended up getting involved in the feud with Chris Jericho and Brad Thomas. So it's a bit of an interesting one. Really difficult to really put a finger on. Both men have been preoccupied with other things. Obviously, Brock Lesnar won the Intercontinental Championship for the second time in this Universe Mode, defeating both Kane and Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre we haven't really had much of since then. Kane has got involved in the WWE Championship scene, and Brock Lesnar, you know, this one, it absolutely promises to be an all-time classic, because if you like pure wrestling, you've got the mat skills, the technical skills of Brock Lesnar, the mat skills and technical skills of Taz, and it promises to be an absolute suplex fest. So here comes Brock Lesnar, the Intercontinental Champion. I'm going to be quiet. I will see you guys when this one is ready to go.
The following contest is for the Intercontinental Championship. Approaching the ring, the Intercontinental Champion, Brock Lesnar. Introducing the challenger from Brooklyn, New York. Hey.
And as I said, this one promises to be a classic and an absolute suplex fest. You've got Taz, the man known as the human suplex machine, and Brock Lesnar, who's unlike any other WWE superstar in the history of the WWE. and the guy who obviously performs a very mean suplex, going one-on-one here at Night of Champions. And I tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if Taz walks away with the Intercontinental title here, but I tell you what, the other thing that I wouldn't be surprised by is Brock Lesnar retaining. This guy is an absolute beast, and he is just tearing into Taz. Look at those big right hands, but Taz now with the Irish whip into the corner. Side headlock now from Taz, but there you see the power of Brock Lesnar. He just powers out, elbow to the back of the head, big right, and another, and a third. Go behind by Brock, into the front face lock now, but cut into a side headlock by Taz, and a backbreaker by Taz, and a stomp to the calf, it looked like, but Irish whip into the corner by Brock. What's Brock going to go for? Shoulder block in the corner, and another one. Well, he attempted it. Front face lock now from Taz, but again Brock counters. Go behind, and the elbow to the back, forearm to the back of the head. Arm wringer by Brock. And another one into suplex with I think it's a wrist lock submission, I think it is. But Taz is well versed in submissions. He reverses that, powers out as well. But arm wringer by Brock. Irish whip into the corner. What's Brock going to go for? A running clothesline perhaps? No. Shoulder block again. He is working over that abdomen of Taz, and the forearm to the back of the head as well to boot. But here's a side headlock from Taz now. Gut buster.
Man, you take a shot like that and you feel it for weeks.
Big shots to the face from Taz. Picks up Brock Lesnar. He counters with a go behind. Taz counters with a kick to the back of the knee. Spins Brock around. Northern Light suplex with no bridge, no pin, but it was picture perfect. Taz again. Countered this time by Brock, who throws those big powerful back elbows. Front face lock by Taz. Single leg takedown. And a knee breaker.
How the heck do you get up from that? Watch out here.
Another Northern Light suplex, but again no bridge, no bridge, no pin. But there's a running German suplex, absolutely folding up Brock Lesnar like an accordion. Went end over end. And then you see the power of Brock. Clothesline, picks up Taz for another one, and flips him over to boot. Taz holding his head after that, as with a lot of guys. And there's a running German from Brock. Anything you can do, I can do better. I can German suplex better than you. That was the message from Brock to Taz, as we saw those two double axe handles. And the European uppercut by Taz now. Went for the kick to the gut, was caught by Brock, but Brock isn't able to capitalize. Taz powers his way out. Big boot to the face by Taz off the snap mitt. Back elbow by Brock Lesnar. Big right, and another, and a third, and a fourth, and a fifth. Really just going after Taz in this one. And now you see the forearms to the lower back. Picks up Taz now, who's on Dream Street. Went for another big right. Taz blocks, but Brock sends him into the corner. Puts him upside down. Tree of Woe. Looking for that diving front drop kick to the face, but doesn't get it. Top rope clothesline by Taz. Taz now, maybe there's a shift in momentum. Collar and elbow type in the center of the ring. Front face lock by Brock. I was going to say Taz, but that's Brock. A big pendulum backbreaker. But there's another German suplex. Running German suplex by Brock. It's a German suplex contest. Headbutt. And now, another suplex. Belly to belly by Brock. This one could be over. Picks up Taz. Counter by Taz. He eludes Brock's grip. Perhaps he was going for the F5. Belly to back suplex on Brock. Taz drops him on his neck. But here we go. F5. 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 Taz is planted. But here comes Taz. He's having none of it. No. Brock counters that too. And another German suplex by Brock.
German suplex.
Big clothesline by Taz, and another one. Ducks under Brock's clothesline, huge power slam. Here comes Taz. Spins round Brock Lesnar. T-bone suplex. Well, T-bone Tazplex in the immortal words of Joey Styles. Here comes Taz now. Spins around Brock. Taz mission. He's got it locked in. It's in deep. Will Brock hold on? He'll roll through and throw off Taz. So we've seen it F5. We've seen a Taz mission. Counter by Taz with a kick to the back of the knee. But another kick to the gut from Brock. Just rocks Taz. And there's a running power slam. Shades of the British Bulldog. Rest in peace, David Boy Smith. Big shot to the gut by Taz. Brock is doubled over. Front face lock by Brock. And there is a backbreaker. And that's going to hold any momentum that Taz had. Headbutt. Belly to belly. Could it be time for another F5? Could this one be over shortly? Fisherman suplex with a bridge and a pin. Count it, ref. 1, 2, no, just 1. Still 1 count. No 2 there. Go behind by Brock. Taz counters. Armringer. Irish whip into the corner by Taz. He's going for the clothesline, but that's a huge counter into a Sambo suplex by Brock. Gorilla press and the slam by Brock. Demonstrating his power. He's got him up again. Rib breaker. Really just driving all the wind out of Taz. And now he's got him up. The second F5. Will Taz kick out of this one? Brock flips him over, hooks the leg, going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And Brock Lesnar retains his WWE Intercontinental Championship here at Night of Champions in an all-time classic against Taz, where we saw 2 F5s and the Taz mission. Really good match between those two. And there is your winner, your champion, Brock Lesnar. So one title changed hands in the World Tag Team titles, and another title stayed exactly where it was and was retained. And there is still your Intercontinental Champion, Brock Lesnar. But I guess now is as good a time as any to announce that I will be live streaming future pay-per-views on my YouTube channel. Recently worked out how to do live streams with Google Plus Hangouts and YouTube and all the rest of it, so we'll be doing those. And now it's time for the United States Championship match between CM Punk and R-Truth. CM Punk, one of the longest reigning champions in this universe mode, alongside Triple H, undefeated as United States champion. Actually won the United States Championship from R-Truth all the way back at Extreme Rules, our first pay-per-view on my channel and in this universe series, or universe mode series even. And here comes the United States champion, CM Punk. So I'm gonna let you guys enjoy his entrance and R-Truth's entrance, and I'll be back when this one is ready to get underway.
The truth shall set you free.
And introducing the challenger from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing 235 pounds, R-Truth.
Oh boy, look at the goal. This should be an outstanding match.
This one is underway, and as I said, CM Punk won the United States title at our first pay-per-view Extreme Rules, and he actually beat R-Truth in the rematch for the United States title as well. Also beat Chris Hero and Goldust while defending his United States Championship. And those of you who didn't see it, go back and check it out. What episode of what you didn't see on Raw, where R-Truth defeats both Chris Hero and John Morrison to become #1 contender and earn this title shot at CM Punk here at Night of Champions. Absolutely epic triple threat match. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Really good match between those three, because obviously we were coming off of CM Punk defeating Chris Hero, leading a new #1 contender. R-Truth, the former champion, got into a feud with John Morrison. Chris Hero got involved in that, and I felt that the best way to determine the true #1 contender would have been to have the triple threat match. R-Truth emerged victorious, and that set up this one. And I suppose that's enough of the backstory. You see CM Punk start to take control of this one. Side headlock with a rake in the eyes. Irish whip into the corner now, but he misses his double high knees to the chest, and there's an elbow to the back of the head, and here comes R-Truth as he looks to get back his United States Championship after that judo throw. Arm wringer by R-Truth, that's countered into a go behind by CM Punk, spins him around, Irish whip into the corner, and now he's going to send R-Truth into that corner shoulder first. And here comes CM Punk with the key lock slaps, kick to the gut, puts R-Truth on the seat of his pants, and now he's just laying waste to R-Truth in that corner, rubbing his boot across the face, taking his face off, just like Nicolas Cage and John Travolta in the famous film. But here we go, gut buster by CM Punk, and then slamming the arm down on the mat, and now dragon sleeper by CM Punk. R-Truth fights his way out of it. Collar and elbow tie up now. CM Punk wins it, goes with go behind, and there we see a $1 million dream countered by R-Truth. Hadn't won down enough. Side headlock now by CM Punk, and a backbreaker. But here comes R-Truth. Big right is blocked. Front face lock now. Big back elbow by CM Punk. Go behind by R-Truth. Spins around CM Punk. Irish whip, no pullback. And fireman's carry. Fireman's carry slam. But here comes CM Punk with the back elbows. Was going for the drop kick. Absolutely whiffs. Here comes R-Truth. No, side headlock by Punk. Snap me with a kick to the spine. If that doesn't tickle it, I don't know what will. Here we go. Pump handle slam. Chases the road dog. Here we go. Suplex. No. R-Truth counters. He's gonna go for a suplex. No, Falcon Arrow by R-Truth. Arm wringer now. And he just tries to yank that arm, clean out the socket, side headlock. And another judo throw, working on the arm of CM Punk. Front face lock into an arm wringer. And there's an elbow to the arm. So both men working on each other's arms, perhaps to make sure that they can't defend themselves anywhere near as well. Shoulder block in the corner by CM Punk, and another one. Kick to the gut as well. And once again, the face wash from CM Punk. And he's not using the fan, he's using the bottom of his boot. Irish whip reversed in the corners. R-Truth with a big right and a kick to the gut. Puts CM Punk down and then knees him in the face. Can R-Truth make a comeback here? Here he comes, big back elbows on the counter. CM Punk on Dream Street. Quick go behind. Back suplex by CM Punk. Picks up R-Truth.
Look at this.
T-bone suplex.
Punk taking a chance here. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Moonsault from CM Punk. He's going to go for the pin now. Kick to the spine again.
Shot to the lower back.
Picks up R-Truth. R-Truth pushes him away.
All the damage to the torso.
Arm wringer by R-Truth. Countered by CM Punk. Front face lock now. Knee to the face. Big right. No. CM Punk dodges out the way.
Punk looking for the
Anaconda Vice. We haven't seen him go for this in a while. He's got it locked in. It looks like it's locked in pretty tight. CM Punk wrenches, putting it all the way back on it. And R-Truth taps. This one is over. CM Punk retains his United States title by submission here at Night of Champions in Buffalo, New York, making the former United States champion R-Truth tap out to the Anaconda Vice. So that's 2 titles retained. Brock Lesnar retained his Intercontinental title. CM Punk is your winner here, retaining his United States title. And 1 title has already changed hands here at Night of Champions. The World Tag Team Championship is now back with the New Age Outlaws. They defeated the Monsters, Ezekiel Jackson and Mason Ryan, in our first match of the night. And now we're just going through the match card, and I think what I actually realized was there was actually space to do a Divas Championship match, whereas initially the reason why we had it on the SmackDown Super Show was because I was figuring there's not going to be enough spaces to do it. But it looks like Night of Champions, if you don't change it to something else, is one of those pay-per-views that actually allows you the space to go and fit in all of your matches for all of the titles you have active in Universe mode, unless of course you have because I shared the World Tag Team titles for both brands and the Divas Championship for both brands. So if you had a separate tag team title for each brand and a separate Divas title, you wouldn't be able to. But because I share those 2 titles, I'm able to cover all of the titles at Night of Champions. But now it's time for the Divas match between the Divas of Doom, last seen celebrating Beth Phoenix's win. But here comes Beth Phoenix. I'm going to shut the hell up, let you guys enjoy the entrances, and I'll see you when this one's ready to get underway.
Championship approaching the ring from Buffalo, New York. She is the Divas champion, the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix. Introducing the challenger from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
Oh boy, look at the goal. This should be an outstanding match.
This one is underway, and as I say, this one came about because as I say, I was actually taken by surprise that I was able to do this one. And the other part of it was, you know, we needed a challenger for Beth Phoenix, who happens to be one of the most dominant champions in our universe mode. Yes, she lost the title to Eve Torres, but, you know, obviously she's regained it. And Natalya, who arguably is the next best wrestler in the division, to Beth Phoenix, was a perfect choice. And now we've got a very, very interesting storyline with the Divas of Doom now split up, as opposed to, you know, being a union. Gorilla press from Beth Phoenix, and that's one of the things that I really like about Beth Phoenix. She's got all the technical ability, and she's very, very, very strong. She's a very strong woman, and we like strong women. But here comes Beth now. Side headlock, front face lock, big double axe handle across the chest. But here comes Natalya pushing her away with a big chop. Ric Flair is indeed in the building. Snap suplex by Natalya, who trained in that Heart Dungeon. German suplex, folding up Beth Phoenix, and there's another chop by Natalya. Side headlock now. Irish whip into the corner, shoulder block, kick to the gut, no. Beth Phoenix catches it, takes her down and takes her over into a Boston Crab. But Natalya powers out. Got her very strong legs to power out of those. But there's an elbow to the throat. Absolutely vicious by Natalya. World's strongest Divas slam. And now she's just ramming Natalya's head into the mat. Absolutely vicious and unrelenting. You wouldn't think that these two are a union by the way that they're going at each other. Absolutely going hammer and tongs, running shoulder block into the corner on Natalya. And now Beth Phoenix just pulls her out. It's really just a cheap power bomb, pulling her out like that and slamming her down. Going for the pin now. Natalya kicks out, and this one continues. Crowd attendants on their feet. Big chop, big right hand, big forearm, and another chop. Shoulder block. Here comes Natalya, and another one. Side headlock now. And now she's going after the arm. She's going for another chop, but that's blocked. Arm ringer into an arm drag by Beth Phoenix. Slowing down a little bit of Natalya's momentum, but she rakes the eyes. Front face lock now. Countered into a go behind by Beth Phoenix. Full Nelson slam. And I tell you what, she could go for the pin and win here. But instead, it's going for the suplex. That's countered by Natalya. Speaking of suplexes, Northern Light suplex with a... Oh, no pidge, no... Pidge, I done it again. No bridge, no pin. Belly to back suplex. Dropping Beth Phoenix on her neck by Natalya. Go behind by Natalya. Atomic drop. And there's a big stomp. And a big leg drop. Shades of Hulk Hogan. Big scoop. And a Fire Thunder driver by Natalya. Should have gone for a pin. Another Northern Light suplex. No bridge, no pin. No pitch this time. And what's she waiting for? Should have went for the pin. Beth Phoenix back to her feet, kick to the gut, absolutely rocks and doubles over Natalya. But here we go, crucifix, hooks the legs for the pin. 1, 2, and Beth Phoenix kicks out. It's going for the chop, that's counted, big forearm, and a massive shoulder block. Sends Natalya tumbling. Elbow to the back of the head from Beth Phoenix, and a big stomp. But there's another rake of the eyes. Heart attack clothesline by Natalya, shades of her uncle Bret the Hitman Hart. There's another chop. Ric Flair definitely in the building. Kick to the gut. Beth Phoenix on the seat of her pants. And now, just stomping away and knee in the throat of Beth Phoenix. As I say, you wouldn't tell that these two are a union. And all the Divas are doing. Full Nelson slam by Beth Phoenix. Gorilla press And now just ramming Natalya's face into the mat. Is she gonna go for the pin? No, gonna ram that arm into the mat.
Ouch. That arm's gonna be absolutely worthless after this match.
German suplex.
Wow, what a suplex.
He's gonna go for the pin now. Yep. Hooks the leg. Count it, ref.
Should do it right there.
But Natalya kicks out once again. This one will continue. Kick to the gut. Doubles over Natalya. What's she going for?
Power of the Glamazon here. Would you look at the strength of the Glamazon?
I think it was some kind of backbreaker there. Fisherman suplex.
On the kidney. The Glamazon's got her.
Glam slam. There it is. This one's over.
First off the
Doubles. Axe handles. Spins her around again.
Big move coming.
Side suplex into a slam.
Oh my gosh.
Leg drop to the knee. Gorilla press. All of this is really just unnecessary. She could have pinned Natalya after the glam slam. Now she's going for the pin after the gorilla press. That's it. This one was over. This one was over from the glam slam. And your winner and still your WWE Divas champion, Beth Phoenix. And I tell you what, towards the end, you know, like I say, this one was over. From when Beth hit the glam slam, you could have counted to probably 15, 20. She really should have gone for the pin, but she wanted to inflict more damage on Natalya, assert herself as the dominant diva in the WWE, remind everybody why she is the Divas champion, but exerted some more force and gave out some more punishment, and ended up beating Natalya after that gorilla press. 1-2 ab 3 in the middle of the ring. But here we go again, ripping off Mike Goldberg of the UFC as we get ready for the 6-pack challenge match. And just setting it up there, as you can see, you need to go into match creator, go to the 6-man and battle royal. Now this isn't a traditional 6-pack challenge, because the 6-pack challenge I think finishes with the first pinfall. This one has eliminations, and the reason why I put eliminations in this match is so that you have a definitive winner. With a 6-pack challenge match, whoever loses the match is the guy that really can't complain and say that, you know, fair enough, I got beaten. But with these eliminations involved, you know, the only guy who can really talk about anything is the guy that's won, because everybody else got defeated. They were eliminated. They are no longer worthy of talking about. But so that's why I changed the rules for this 6-pack challenge match. And of course, the winner of this one will get the #1 contendership to Cody Rhodes, the injured Cody Rhodes WWE title. So there you see the participants: Zack Ryder, the absolutely white hot Zack Ryder, who came back from injury, defeated both Cody Rhodes and Kane in a triple threat match. Brad Thomas, the former WWE champion, who also beat Cody Rhodes. Kane, who attacked Cody Rhodes backstage in what you didn't see on Monday Night Raw, and beat him in that. Edge, who takes the place of Cody Rhodes in this one, as it was supposed to be Cody Rhodes defending his title in the 6-pack challenge match. And of course, Michael McGuilicutty, the man who lost the WWE title to Cody Rhodes. And let's not forget Mr. Money in the Bank himself, Dolph Ziggler, who more than deserves to be in this match. But it's coming up to time for those entrances, so you know what I'm going to do. I am going to shut the hell up as I normally do and let you guys enjoy the entrances. But I tell you what, this match has so many levels to it. Put your money down. Who do you think is going to be eliminated first? Right? Who are going to be the last 2 superstars in this match, and who's going to be the eventual winner and new #1 contender? Put it in the comments.
Long Island, New York, weighing in at 214 pounds, Zack Ryder.
Babe's gonna want a piece of me. Yeah. I stare into the mirror. I like the things I see.
323 pounds, Kane. From London, England, Xavier Beth. He is one half of the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions, McGuilicutty.
You think you know me?
And here comes Dolph Ziggler attacking Edge before this one gets underway. And wow, so much going on in this match, it's unbelievable. Edge and Dolph Ziggler out on the floor. The match is underway in the ring. McGuilicutty and Zack Ryder and Kane and Brad Thomas getting into it. Dolph Ziggler's now in the ring. Big time Stinger splash in the corner from Michael McGuilicutty on Zack Ryder. Kane catches a kick from Brad Thomas, puts him in a single leg Boston Crab.
And he fights out of it. He breaks the hold.
Big clothesline from Brad Thomas to Kane, even though he doesn't quite connect with it properly. German suplex from Edge to Zack Ryder. And I tell you what, that would make quite an interesting feud, or would have made quite an interesting feud. Edge, the leader of La Familia, taking on Zack Ryder, one of his followers. Big time backbreaker from Zack Ryder on Brad Thomas as well. Kick to the gut from Zack Ryder and Kane. Big time bulldog from Brad Thomas, and another one to Michael McGuilicutty. As you guys know who have followed my Universe Mode series from the beginning, rocker dropper on Brad Thomas from Dolph Ziggler. Wow. But you guys who've been following my Universe Mode series from the beginning will know Brad Thomas and Michael McGuilicutty, and specifically Brad Thomas and the family and their associates, he's had lots of problems with Michael McGuilicutty. Big time German from Edge to Dolph Ziggler. And Michael McGuilicutty has been a thorn in the side of Brad Thomas. Zigzag by Dolph Ziggler on Edge, 2 count. Everybody's still in this one. Neck breaker, flapjack. That big time neck breaker on Kane from Brad Thomas. Go behind by Dolph Ziggler, belly to back wrestling slam. Kick to the gut on Zack Ryder, front face lock, elbow to the back of the head from Brad Thomas. Irish whip into the corner on Kane from Michael McGuilicutty. Brad Thomas was locking in a proper crossface, it looked like.
I don't think so. Savior. Edge is so good. Whoa!
Here we go. Irish whip into the corner by Dolph Ziggler, but there's another German on Dolph Ziggler by Edge. Ever the opportunist.
Kane is full of rage tonight, and Savior was just a bit quicker.
Fall over neck breaker by Brad Thomas on Michael McGuilicutty. Dragon sleeper now, but Michael McGuilicutty doesn't tap, he fights his way out. Big time enziguri by Dolph Ziggler, and there's a rear chin lock from Zack Ryder to Edge. And as I was saying earlier, that would be quite an interesting feud. The former La Familia members going head to head, but obviously, as you know, Edge is now retired and a Hall of Famer, so it will be a feud that will never happen, but I think it would be quite interesting. Go behind by Kane, Russian leg sweep, Irish up into the corner by Michael McGuilicutty. Big time flapjack on Zack Ryder by Edge, and Kane stomping a mud hole in Dolph Ziggler. He counts with a low blow. Jawbreaker on Brad Thomas from Edge. As this one just breaks down. Big time hip toss from Zack Ryder on Edge. Missouri Kante 2 by Brad Thomas, the gutbuster. Hooking the leg on Kane. 1, 2. Kane kicks out. Zack Ryder's down. As Michael McGuilicutty sent Dolph Ziggler crashing into Brad Thomas. Big time back elbow. Float over DDT from Michael McGuilicutty. Float over DDT by Dolph Ziggler, and forget to pay the bill, but the lights come back on really quickly. Kick to the gut from Edge on Zack Ryder. Absolutely doubles him up. Big time power slam. Big time neck breaker. Everything's big time. Armbar by Edge. That's not quite big time. It's just an armbar. Rocker dropper on Brad Thomas yet again from Dolph Ziggler. And here comes the sleeper hold. The sleeper hold by Dolph Ziggler. He's got it locked in really tight. Neck breaker by Edge on Kane. Brad Thomas taps out to Dolph Ziggler's sleeper hold. Brad Thomas is eliminated. He's the first to go. German suplex from Edge on to Michael McGuilicutty.
Kane. He's got it locked in. This could do it.
Zack Ryder on Dream Street. Doesn't know where it is. Float over DDT on Dolph Ziggler, busting him open.
Might need some medical assistance.
And now Michael McGuilicutty going after Zack Ryder. Big elbow to the throat. And now just working over the shoulders and neck with those driving elbows.
Look, he's still going.
But here comes Zack Ryder powering out from the attack from Edge. It's another sleeper hold. This time Dolph Ziggler has Kane locked in it, but Kane's gonna power out. Shame that Brad Thomas couldn't do that.
Can he capitalize?
He's eliminated. He's the first entrant to be eliminated from this match. Abdominal stretch from Edge on Michael McGuilicutty, one of the most painful moves in all of wrestling. Elbow to the back of the head on Kane by Dolph Ziggler. Kick to the gut now, but here comes Kane, arming a reversal, and then he just yanks Dolph Ziggler's arm out of the socket. That's what he was going for. Huge jawbreaker on Kane by Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler trying to go after Edge. Kane trying to go after Dolph Ziggler. Back elbow. Sidewalk slam. Thought Zack Ryder was going to go for a Rough Rider on Michael McGuilicutty, but he doesn't. Back suplex from Edge on Michael McGuilicutty. He's folded up like an accordion, and he's calling for a spear.
Zack attack. Great move there by Ryder.
Zigzag by... No, Zack attack by Zack Ryder, and he defeats Edge. Edge is eliminated. Kane going for a tombstone. Tombstone on Dolph Ziggler. Absolutely plants him. Dolph Ziggler gets up, but he is just absolutely on Dream Street. He's nowhere to be seen. Neck breaker by Michael McGuilicutty. Is he going to go for the pin? No. Kane breaks that up with a bulldog. Zack Ryder now looking to go after Zack Ryder. Rough Rider on Dolph Ziggler. He goes for the pin, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Zack Ryder eliminates Dolph Ziggler. And we're down to the final 3. Zack Ryder, Michael McGuilicutty, and Kane. Kane hits a backbreaker on Michael McGuilicutty, and then Zack Ryder hits a float over DDT. Zack Ryder feeding off this crowd here in Albany, New York. They're all chanting woo woo woo. You know it, but there's a Russian leg sweep by Michael McGuilicutty. Kane counters with a rake to the eyes. Michael McGuilicutty on Dream Street. Big time DDT from Kane. Absolutely flattened Michael McGuilicutty, but here he comes. Kane now, big back elbow. Go behind from Michael McGuilicutty with a forearm to the lower back. Kick to the gut by Zack Ryder. But he gets countered. Big back elbows once again from Michael McGuilicutty on Dolph Ziggler, on Zack Ryder. Arming on Kane. Flips him over. And then Dolph Ziggler said it again. Zack Ryder goes to work on the other arm of Kane, but he rakes the eyes. Sends him right into the grip of Michael McGuilicutty. But there's that diving listing reverse DDT from Zack Ryder. This could be it. No. Kane has got Ryder. Chokeslam from Kane on Zack Ryder. Turns him over. Hooks the leg. Referee, you can count this. 1, 2, 3. Zack Ryder is eliminated after that chokeslam. Absolutely vicious clothesline in the corner from Kane. But here comes Michael McGuilicutty.
Not fast enough.
No, he's putting an abdominal stretch by Kane.
The hold's locked in. Kane is just building momentum. Hang on. Would you look at this?
Here comes McGuilicutty now. Can he finish off Kane and become the #1 contender? Big drop toe hold from Kane. And he's calling for the goozle, as good old JR would call it, the goozle. He's got his hand wrapped around the throat Chokeslam. He chokeslams Michael McGuilicutty all the way to hell. Turns him over, hooks the leg. You can count to a billion. This one is over. And Kane wins the six-pack challenge to become the new #1 contender, having won the Royal Rumble for Cody Rhodes WWE Championship. Fred Thomas was eliminated first. Edge, he went second. Dolph Ziggler, he went third. Zack Ryder put on the honourable effort, actually got 2 eliminations in this match. He went out third, and Michael McGuilicutty was defeated by Kane after an absolutely monstrous chokeslam. So there you have it. Kane is once again a #1 contender for the WWE Championship, even though he won the Royal Rumble and has a WWE title shot at WrestleMania anyway. But it's time for the main event of the evening. It's time for Triple H to defend his World Heavyweight title against Alberto Del Rio. And I'm just going to go back and edit this, because what I actually wanted to do was put Ricardo Rodriguez in the corner of Alberto Del Rio. Didn't feel it was right for him to come out by himself, and this one is 2 out of 3 falls, just to make it interesting. As I say, to activate 2 out of 3 falls, and this is a little bit of a tutorial, I suppose. You go in and you make sure that 2 out of 3 falls is selected. So here we go, the final match of the night. Will Triple H retain his World Heavyweight title, much like how CM Punk retained his United States title, much like how Brock Lesnar retained his Intercontinental title? Or will the title change hands? Will there be a new World Heavyweight champion? Will Alberto Del Rio leave Albany, New York, leave Night of Champions with the World Heavyweight title? And here's a question for you guys: what will the score be at the end? Will there be 2 clear falls? So will it be 2-0, or will it go to the 3rd fall? Will it be 1-1? And who will get the first fall? Leave the comment below. Alright, here comes your World Heavyweight Champion, Triple H.
el camino hacia el cuadrilátero. Él es un dios que camina entre los hombres. Alberto del Río.
Alberto Del Rio offering the handshake to Triple H, and he cheap shots him. Triple H really should know better. If he really is indeed the game, the king of kings, the game of games, the game of professional wrestling, the game of thrones and musical chairs, he should know better than to trust anyone offering a handshake before a match, much less Alberto Del Rio. But here we go. The 2 out of 3 falls match is underway.
Triple H, what do you think the game has planned tonight, King?
And Alberto Del Rio going after that arm of Triple H early on, because you know he's going to look for his cross arm breaker to try and finish this one.
This personal animosity exploding between these men.
But there you see the advantage Alberto Del Rio has with Ricardo Rodriguez on the apron. Triple H disposes of him now. But here comes Alberto Del Rio. But no, Triple H is one step quicker. What's he going for? Power driver. Then he hits it, dropping Alberto Del Rio right on his head. But here comes Del Rio, and a kick to the quad that really just shook Triple H to his core. Can't take too many of those.
Del Rio has just been one step ahead thus far.
Triple H misses the elbow drop, and once again Ricardo Rodriguez, he is on the apron. Big time suplex by Alberto Del Rio, and now he's just going after Triple H with those big right hands. And that camel clutch countered by Triple H.
Triple H is the measuring stick of the WWE.
Kick to the gut though. Side headlock. And I really do love that move by Alberto Del Rio. I don't know what it's called. Don't know what it is, but I really do like it because it makes everybody think that, you know, the guy with the side headlock is the one in the dominant position who's going to take control. Not the case. Armbar by Alberto Del Rio.
Devastating impact to the arm.
As he's looking to soft up Triple H for his cross arm breaker, perhaps make him tap out. Kick to the spine by Alberto Del Rio as well, and now he's just waiting. This is a valuable opportunity, valuable time to go and make Triple H pay, work him over, wear him down, go after that arm. And he must have been listening to the commentary, because there's that leg drop to the arm, you know, really set him up for that cross arm breaker. And there's more attention to the arm of Triple H as he's looking to soften him up. And now, gutbuster as well. Just driving the air out of Triple H. But here we go, abdominal stretch. But Alberto Del Rio, he powers out of that. But who do you think will get the first fall in this one? Will it be Triple H? Will it be Alberto Del Rio? Big back suplex, but here comes Triple H. Big right hands, and the third one rocks Alberto Del Rio. Arm ringer now, and beautiful butterfly suplex by Triple H. But Alberto Del Rio's assistant Ricardo Rodriguez on the apron again. He gets clocked again by Triple H, and he gets Alberto Del Rio with a neck breaker. Triple H gaining momentum in this one, building some momentum, Can he get the first fall? Alberto Del Rio counters Triple H's go behind, 2 big back elbows and a big right hand and a second, but now that's blocked. A forearm from Triple H, front face lock now, but here comes Alberto Del Rio, side headlock, and he just pops Triple H right in the jaw, but kick to the gut from Triple H, side headlock of his own, front face lock now, and a big right hand absolutely floors Alberto Del Rio, sends him to Dream Street. And we're not talking about Ted DiBiase Jr. going for a sleeper hold though, but Alberto Del Rio, he's wise to that. He counters that with the jawbreaker. But here comes Triple H. Chop block, veteran move. He learned it from the dirtiest player in the game, Ric Flair, from the time of Evolution. But there is that deadly Enziguri. The kick to the head by Alberto Del Rio, and now he's going for it. The cross arm breaker. Triple H is quite close to the ropes though. He could easily get a rope break, but instead of crawling to the ropes, he powers out. And Triple H's arm nowhere near weakened enough for Alberto Del Rio's cross arm breaker to really be effective. And he went for another one to go in the corner. He misses. Triple H whiffs on, I think, what was a clothesline attempt. But here we go. Snap suplex by Alberto Del Rio. But there's a heart attack clothesline from Del Rio. Hooks the leg, 1, 2, Triple H kicks out, and the lights go out again. Damn it. But now they're back. Irish whip into the corner. And Ricardo Rodriguez wanting to distract Triple H, but he's got Alberto Del Rio in a trio of woe, and now just choking him with his boot in the corner. Triple H really going to work on Del Rio. Slams his arm into the mat. Maybe Triple H is going to go for a crippler crossface, try and make Alberto Del Rio tap out. And Alberto Del Rio holding his face now, and here comes Triple H. He's looking for the spine buster, but it's cutting into a big time DDT. Absolutely huge DDT by Alberto Del Rio, and once again he's not going for the pin, not hooking the leg, and much like the New Age Outlaws, you have to think he's going to go miss an opportunity here, because here we go. Is it a pedigree? Yes, Triple H hits the pedigree on Alberto Del Rio. This one could be over, but Del Rio rakes the eyes, and on top of that, look who's on the apron, Ricardo Rodriguez. He's making all the difference here on the apron. Not that Alberto Del Rio needed him, because he went and raked the eyes straight away of Triple H. But look, there you see Ricardo Rodriguez with the distraction, and now that's a suplex from Alberto Del Rio, courtesy of the distraction from Ricardo Rodriguez. But here comes Triple H, big right hand and another, and Irish whip reversed. Alberto Del Rio puts his head down, big face crusher. Triple H completes the comeback. Will he hit a spine buster? Alberto Del Rio's on Dream Street. DDT instead, absolutely plants Alberto Del Rio. He is down. Is he bleeding? You don't know. Big time spine buster, shades of AA on Anderson. Kick to the gut now. Is it going to be another pedigree? No. Countered into a Samoan drop by Alberto Del Rio. And now he's calling for his cross arm breaker. Up this Triple H. What will Alberto Del Rio do? What's he waiting for? Big right hand by Triple H now is counted. Triple H now with a side headlock, front face lock now. Scoop and slam on Alberto Del Rio. What's Triple H waiting for? He's going to go for what looks to be a surfboard submission. But Alberto Del Rio, he powers out of that. Collar and elbow tie up now. Who's going to win this one? Alberto Del Rio now with the front face lock. And there it is, the cross arm breaker. I think he's got it in the middle of the ring. Triple H either has to get to the ropes or power his way out. He chooses to power his way out. The arm isn't weakened enough yet for Del Rio. Big time neck breaker by Triple H. Ricardo Rodriguez on the apron. Turns Triple H around once again with a huge distraction on behalf of Alberto Del Rio. Triple H went outside, goes back inside, ends up taking out Ricardo Rodriguez, sending him to the floor. Reverses Alberto Del Rio with a kick to the knee. Alberto Del Rio returns a favor in kind. Belly to back suplex, or back suplex, absolutely folds up Triple H. Del Rio holds his head, but there's a running neck breaker from Triple H. His arm is down by the side. Diving reverse DDT from Triple H. Here comes Del Rio now. Armor. And the leg drop, really going after that arm. Maybe this time, if he goes for his cross arm breaker, Triple H might tap out, but he's going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And Alberto Del Rio takes the first fall here in the World Heavyweight title match. Can Triple H get a fall back? Can Alberto Del Rio make it a clean sweep? Snapmare. Kick to the spine. We have to say that the momentum is with Alberto Del Rio here. Can he become the new World Heavyweight Champion? Big right hand, kick to the quad. Absolutely looking to chop down Triple H. But here we go, scoop and the slam by Triple H now. Ricardo Rodriguez back on the apron, big time spine buster, and it looks like Alberto Del Rio is indeed busted open. Kick to the gut. Is it going to be a pedigree? The second pedigree of the night. Yes, it is. Alberto Del Rio is planted, but here comes Del Rio raking the eyes of Triple H. Wasn't able to go for the pin. Big time swinging neck breaker. He picks up Del Rio. Del Rio rakes the eyes again. Here he comes, kick to the quad as well. Countered into a front face lock. Ricardo Rodriguez back on the apron. Irish whip into the corner from Triple H. Big time clothesline in the corner. It sends Alberto Del Rio reeling. Is he going to go for the pin? Yes, he will. Hooks the leg. And look at this, Ricardo Rodriguez jacking jaws with the referee. And Triple H has Alberto Del Rio pinned. He's down. Come on, ref, you can just count it. Why are you still arguing with Ricardo Rodriguez? Just count. This has been more than a 6 count. Fans in attendance must be counting along in their own heads, even verbally. What the hell's referee doing? Is Ricardo Rodriguez ejected 2 and 3? Finally, Triple H gets his pinfall. Big time bulldog. You have to say momentum is with Triple H now, having come from behind to make it 1-1. Can he make it 2-1 and leave Albany, New York with the WWE Championship? Looking for that surfboard stretch. Looking to stretch Alberto Del Rio, but he counters. Heart attack clothesline from Del Rio. Running neck breaker, swinging neck breaker from Triple H. Once again, Del Rio rakes the eyes. Big right hand and another kick to the quad. Arm ringer. And there's another one, sending Triple H down to the mat. Enziguri. Will Alberto Del Rio go for his cross-arm breaker? Will Triple H tap? Will Alberto Del Rio leave Night of Champions as the WWE Champion? World Heavyweight Champion even. 2, 3. Alberto Del Rio has won the World Heavyweight title after this powerbomb. Alberto Del Rio is the new World Heavyweight Champion here at Night of Champions. We all thought that maybe after the Enziguri, Alberto Del Rio was going to go for his patented cross-arm breaker for the 3rd time and make Triple H tap out. But instead, Alberto Del Rio goes for a powerbomb, goes into the pin, and defeats Triple H for the World Heavyweight title here in Albany, New York at Night of Champions. What a pay-per-view Night of Champions has been. We have crowned new World Tag Team Champions and a new World Heavyweight Champion here in Albany, New York. What a fantastic pay-per-view. What a way to end the pay-per-view. And Alberto Del Rio is your new WWE Champion. And what is going on with Triple H? Out comes security guard B. And he's signaling for help. Triple H isn't moving. Triple H looks like he's injured. If you enjoyed the pay-per-view, leave a comment. Crush that like button. Don't click it, crush it. And I'll see you guys on Monday Night Raw.